Es ist schon eine Weile her. Ach, jetzt kommt ihr.
This is...
Die Höhle, die an die Schuppenklamm grenzt.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place.
Aber wie können die jetzt so schnell sein? Oder kann es sein, dass wir wiederum nur langsam waren? Ich glaube, wir waren einfach nur langsam gewesen.
Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Also gut, sehen wir uns dann hier ein bisschen... Oh, eine neue Nachricht. Die Wolkenritter haben uns eingeladen, sie zu begleiten. In deinem Heimatland gibt es ganz schön große Schmelztiegel. Goldener Elixierraum? Warum seid ihr beim Goldenen Elixierraum? Nachricht konnte nicht gesendet werden. Interessant, jetzt sind wir also schneller. Jetzt sind wir also schneller als Dan Heng. Wie bitteschön ist das denn jetzt geschehen? Er sagt, vor uns in der... Na, wie hieß es jetzt noch? Er war vor uns mit seiner Gruppe in der Handwerkskommission. Aber trotzdem haben wir es geschafft, ihn zu überholen. Und waren vor ihm bei der Alchemiekommission. Wie ging das denn jetzt?
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Und ich würde eigentlich beim besten Willen ziemlich gerne wissen, wie wir eigentlich so einen großen Umweg machen konnten.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
Okay, das hilft mir nicht sehr viel.
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
Okay, wir holen uns Informationen ein. Dauert allerdings noch ein bisschen, bis wir die richtigen Informationen irgendwie haben.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
Also irgendwie die richtigen Informationen kriegen wir jetzt hier irgendwie nicht.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now. We will send someone to escort you back once the operation is over.
Die Jünger des Sanctus Medicus?
Lunatics, all of them. You saw the ambrosial arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
Lange Geschichte. Hast du irgendwelche Außenweltler gesehen? Dan Heng beschreibt den Hauptmann, der wie 7. März und der Rest der Besatzung aussehen.
You must be talking about the General's guests. Are they your friends? Oh, what a coincidence. They left with the Master Diviner not long ago. And it's all thanks to their courageous work that the Knights don't have to worry about the poison in Eve Mist Mansion. I received the good news from the front lines. They'll probably be back soon.
Danke, das ist alles, was ich wissen wollte.
Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me. Never mind. Too many misfortunes recently. I can hardly think straight.
Also gut, das werden dann, wie es aussieht, jetzt wohl alle Informationen sein, die ich kriegen kann.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent?
Ja.
I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
Also gut, ich denke, sag mal, das optionale Gesammel haben wir so gut wie abgeschlossen.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Dan Heng?
Woher wusstest du das?
As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
Na gut. Jetzt noch ein kleines Gespräch mit Su Shang.
What's up?
Ich muss gehen.
Go? Go where? The Luofu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
Okay, das bringt nichts. Jetzt verlassen wir auf jeden Fall den Heilermarkt. Wir haben jetzt mit jedem, der wichtig ist, gesprochen. Und jetzt geht's los.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Tja, so langsam aber sicher kommt Dan Hengs wahre Identität zum Vorschein. Oder was heißt wahre Identität? Seine Herkunft kommt zum Vorschein. Denn im Allgemeinen ist Dan Heng immerhin Dan Heng. Das wird sich so oder so niemals ändern.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara and Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're a woman's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the scions of permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Steel Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Tja, danke. Auf zur Schuppenklamm endlich! Der Vorhang öffnet sich für den Beginn des letzten Aktes zur Rettung der Xianzhou Luofu.
He's here.
Also wirklich, ist sagt jetzt aktuell jeder wieder schneller als wir? Zuerst war Dan Heng zu langsam, dann waren wir, zu schnell, dann war Dan Heng schneller als wir. Oder umgekehrt. Und jetzt sind Kafka und Blade, schon beim Schuppenklamm.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Also ernsthaft, wie kann jetzt wirklich jeder schneller als wir sein? Wir waren doch nun wirklich vor Dan Heng bei der Alchemie-Kommission. Und müssten doch eigentlich auch vor ihm hier sein. Das kann jetzt eigentlich wirklich bloß bedeuten, aus logischer Sicht her, die Antimaterie-Religion und die Sanctus Medicus-Leute haben uns viel zu lange aufgehalten. Obwohl andererseits haben die Wolkenritter doch davon gesprochen, dass er sagt, die Sanctus Medicus doch schon aufgehalten wurde. Also wie kann es sein, dass Dan Heng jetzt schneller ist? Und wie kann es sein, dass er ausgerechnet auch noch schneller ist als wir?
Qing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Also, das ist jetzt auch unerwartet.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way!
Okay, interessant. Einzelangriff. Warte mal, wir sollen die Schwerter noch zerbrechen. Okay, Einzelangriff.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Too little. Fail to send you.
Surrender!
The strength I wished not to use.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Punish evil!
Also auf jeden Fall sehr interessant, das Ganze
I
hier.
wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Let's feel my blade. Fail to send you.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Okay, setze die Fertigkeit ein, um den Standardangriff von Dan Heng Imbibitor Lunae zu verstärken.
There's no other way. Forgive me.
Also jetzt wird die Entscheidung wirklich ein bisschen schwer gemacht. Ich weiß es ja auch schon durch einen Zuschauer. Firefalke, dass mit Version 1.6 ein Rerun von Blady und Kafka kommen soll. Und genau jetzt bin ich mir nicht so ganz sicher, Kafka oder Blade? Blade ist natürlich auch ziemlich cool.
Heaven's Surge.
Forgive me. I failed. This isn't over. All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Okay, wir sind also schon der Schuppenklamm.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Heng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dan Heng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Heng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Heng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Oh, na toll.
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu.
Tja, ist ja toll. Die Antimaterie-Legion ist deshalb hier auch schon vorgedrungen. Aber was ist das denn jetzt hier?
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Phantylia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Okay, die Geschichte kommt so nach und nach ans Licht.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
Do you know something? When Dan Heng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Videodora, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Videodora hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Videodora were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Dan Heng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Videodora were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Aber was war jetzt eigentlich ein Verbrechen gewesen? Dass es sich nicht sofort regeneriert hat? Zu einem Drachen? Das muss es dann ja eigentlich gewesen sein.